Thank you, Alejandro, and thank you all for being here. I will speak about the meaningful participation of civil society and of older persons. Nothing about us without us is not just a slogan. We cannot meaningfully discuss human rights of older persons without the meaningful engagement of older persons and organizations that represent us. Meaningful participation is a continuum. It is not a one-off. One of the reasons that the open-ended working group on aging in New York could not achieve more than it has in its long 15 years of life was because our voices were limited to delivering statements at the session. We were neither consulted nor included in negotiations on the decisions that concerned us. This needs to change. But in fact, in Geneva, we already have been actively engaging in the Council and with other organizations, several present here, beyond written or oral statements. We do participate in informal negotiations on resolutions, contribute language, and work collaboratively with delegations of member states. Our participation is welcome and valued, or so we think, or we hope. Despite shrinking of the space that civil society experiences at the UN and elsewhere, we stand firm in claiming our space at the Human Rights Council as we do as older persons in society. We know that older persons play multiple and crucial roles in their families and communities. We are, or can be, full agents. However, multiple barriers limit the extent of our participation. Often these barriers are bureaucratic or institutional, or due to the lack of information by older persons on how processes work. But we also know, as it was said before, that ageism and discrimination are at the source, and we need to challenge them in law and practice. Older persons and organizations that represent us want to be full partners in the decisions that concern us directly and also indirectly, as all that happens in our countries and the world affect us all. We are an integral part of society, and we have the right to fully participate in cultural, economic, civil, and political life. Our human rights do not expire. We heard the call for a legally binding instrument. A convention will assist governments to respect, protect, and fulfill our rights. It will guide governments to implement the Madrid International Plan of Action and design any future update that is fully human rights based. Report regularly to a follow-up mechanism and be accountable. It will raise awareness of all sectors of society and all generations that we all have the same rights and that we should all age free of discrimination. We need a solid legal foundation to end systemic ageism. And while everyone is talking about future generations and the pact for the future, the older persons of today should not be ignored. We want to see a convention be adopted in our lifetime, and we are willing and ready to work with member states, national human rights institutions, and all stakeholders to make it happen here at the Council and beyond. Thank you.